Back at Southwyck Lanes, it'll be Andon Kolb and Thomas Burkey to battle it out in this match. We will see Andon Kolb to start things off here for Toledo Technology Academy. See that 181 average for Andon. He shot 174 in game one and then boosted it up in game two, shot 223. So far, Kolb with a pretty good day for himself. 278 high game all time, 682 high series. And he will look to start things off
and
with
trips it
a strike.
finally.
How about that? Just to prove that it can be done. Sarah Major says, you know what, I hit that pin just as hard as that. Repeatedly, and it wouldn't fall over. Nice work. Took a while, but the 10 pin finally succumbed. You see the very animated Andon Kolb.
Relief.
Brings up Thomas Burkey the third.
Farm straight down the right side. Didn't quite make it.
Yep, that one never made the hard left. Turn signal came on late, but never made the turn. .158 average for Thomas. Shot 108 and 138, so he's struggled a little bit today. Looking to have a big game in front of the cameras. No time like the present. 224 high game all time for Thomas. 550 high series.
Firm and straight. Nice job.
Yep, there you go. Take care of the spare in frame one.
This Clay Gold team, we're used to seeing them up in contention for a title. They're like in any other sport, they're going through a little rebuilding phase here.
Rebuilding, rebooting, whatever you want to call it, but they'll get back there. Thomas, a junior, started bowling at age 14, so hasn't been at this for a terribly long period of time. There's a good looking shot, 10 back. Just keep doing it like that all the time, you'll be in great shape. Andon Kolb, a junior at TTA, started bowling at age 4. Also plays baseball.
Firm and straight, and it hooked up a little.
Oof, got just enough movement out of it. Come out of it in pretty good shape. It's a makeable spare.
Leaves just the 610. Could have been a split.
Moves all the way as far left as he can, and he's got the spare. Boy, I was doing my Don Janello impression right there. I thought he was going to chop it.
That was exactly my thought. You beat me to it. Hang on, ball, don't hook.
It did not, and Kolb starts strike spare for the first 2 frames. Moves back to the left lane where he had that strike in frame number 1.
Would hook up? Not quite enough.
Not enough. It started to make that move, but never quite made the full commitment.
I don't like it when my bowling ball has commitment issues.
Yeah. Has nothing to do with the guy throwing it.
No. Cross alley, trying to hit the 2 fairly square.
And he does.
That works.
I'm trying to think of another sport where there's such a relationship between the participant and an inanimate object. And the only one that I can really come up with is probably baseball is the closest one with a hitter in his bat.
Mm-hmm.
It's about as close to a bowler and his bowling ball as you're going to see.
2 sports where you're trying to square up round objects.
Yeah. Way outside. Can you get the turn? Little bit of a turn again, just not enough. He's going to leave the left side baby split.
And you've got a round baseball bat trying to square up a baseball, a round ball, and here you've got the round bowling ball trying to square up the pocket. 2-7 baby split. Try to touch the 2-pin just on the left-hand side. It'll just deflect, hold on, hold it.
Yep, hold it a little bit so he'll take care of the 7-pin. So 47 through 3 for Thomas Burkey. Kolb has 37. Check that, I stole a pin from him. 48. Thank you, Mr. Janella. See, again, I was trying to do 4 things at once there, and I just couldn't do it.
Get
Looking
flush.
for a strike.
Oh, too high.
That time the ball just kept driving a little too strong.
Yeah. Previous shot didn't drive enough. This one too hard. 4, 6, 7 again.
I've seen that too many times today already.
Yeah, we need something exciting to happen on the back end here. Bounce one out. I know I don't have the energy to do it. Maybe he does.
We'll see.
Firm and straight, giving it a try.
And there you go. Nice idea. Boy, everything just has to go so right to be able to pull that off. So Burkey with 57 through 4. Andon Kolb comes up in frame 4. He's got a spare working for himself in the third, 37 through the first 2. Strike here could put him up as much as 29.
Oh, too hard. Wow, that ball came a long way.
Yeah, he really twisted that thing off his wrist that time. Well, Kolb will deal with the 6-10.
Left this last time on this lane, I believe, and we were both afraid of the chop. We see the ball change for the spare. Cross alley.
And he'll cover it again. I think we said the last time that Andon Kolb was on that used that spare ball. He's the only one that matches his bowling ball to his shirt color.
He's probably hoping they don't change shirt colors next year. He'll have to get a new ball.
You do not see a lot of chartreuse bowling shirts. As the coaches said beforehand, says they never have a hard time finding their players during the week. Gonna leave a 9-pin this time.
Maybe that's why they did it. So.
You can round them up when you need to.
Even in the center this big, you just look around. Okay, there they are.
Kolb will go back to that lime green bowling ball for the 9-pin conversion, and he got it. So Kolb with 74 through 4 with a spare up in the 5th. Thomas Burkey 57 through 4. Got a strike in frame number 2, looking for his second strike of the game right here.
Hang on, ball. A little high, tripped it.
Yeah, went just a little bit high, but it was enough to carry the strike. They're still rolling around down there. He's got one on each lane now. He's got one on the right-hand lane. He had one on the left in frame number 2. See if he can get a double out of this as he heads back to that left-hand lane. Thomas also likes fishing, basketball, playing Xbox. There's a shocker for you. 224 high game, 550 high series. Plans to go into the machining trades upon completion of his high school days.
Get up there, ball. Get up there. Keep coming.
Boy, yeah, they're bouncing around back there. Took care of the mother-in-law in the background. Never like having a mother-in-law in the background.
So many ways we could get in trouble.
I probably just did. But the point is, leaves himself a makeable spare right here.
1, 2, 4. Let's try to go Brooklyn.
That sounds so easy when you say that, and you try not to go Brooklyn so many times. There you go.
Nice.
Send it right down the line. So Burkey with 77 in the 5th with a spare up in the 6th. Kolb with a strike in the 6th could go 94 through 5. Give him a 17-pin lead.
Hold on.
Yeah, pulled it big time.
Okay.
He pulled it enough. That's exactly the way I played it, he said. But I don't think he said that because he didn't point left.
I didn't think he called it, but we'll let it go this time.
That could cost him something, putting some change in the kitty in some teams. You don't call it when you go Brook.
Isn't that like calling a combo in pool or something?
Yeah, I think. Important thing is for Andon Kolb is that he got a strike on the right-hand lane. That's his first one there. He had one on the left in frame number 1.
No.
And he goes Brooklyn again and gets a strike. Back-to-back Brooklyn strikes. He says, I'm on to something.
Yeah, I thought he had that one in the pocket, and then the ball just kept going. It's another one that forgot to signal.
Yeah, that one made the hard left.
The lefties would love that shot tripping the 6 out of there. No lefties today.
No lefties. Had two-handers early on.
Hook up ball.
Turns that one.
There we
There's
go.
a good-looking shot. Thomas Burkey with a strike in frame 7. Starting to like the right-hand lane. He's got strike there the last 2 times over there. Burkey ran into a couple of splits there in frame 3 and 4 open. Other than that, a couple of strikes, 3 strikes in the game so far. Looking for a double right here. That'd help his cause.
Hold it.
He goes Brooklyn, and he'll leave the baby split on the right side.
Didn't quite get it far enough left.
Kolb says, you know, if you're going to make that shot, you got to go
Further.
far enough that you get the pins to start flying around down there.
310, touch the 3 pin on the right hand side. It'll deflect into the 10. Turn just a little. Nope, kept going.
So you'll chop the 10 off. So 125 through 8 for Thomas Burkey. Got the open there in the 8th. Meanwhile, Andon Kolb with a couple of strikes working as he comes up in the 8th.
No, let's see if he stays with the Brooklyn, or does he make the adjustment? In theory, you should make the adjustment, but
Yeah. The other theory is don't argue with success. He made the adjustment. He got the strike. It's a turkey for Andon Kolb.
yeah, if it's working, why not?
Decided to go the conventional side, and it worked out for him.
Yeah, sometimes when you do that, you end up getting burned with a 10 pin or something. So, but that one worked out for him.
40-pin lead now for Andon Kolb. He's got the turkey working as he comes up here in the 9th.
See if he can set this up. This could be a big game for him.
Looking for a 4-bagger. He goes Brooklyn again, and he carried it again.
Another trip 6.
Wow. You never see this many Brooklyn strikes other than on video bowling.
Or Wii, maybe.
Yeah,
They still doing Wii bowling?
I think so.
That was big for a while.
It was great for the TV repair business, I had heard. Burkey looking for a strike. He got it into the pocket, but the 10-pin won't play nice.
Nice shot there.
Thomas again, a guy who has not been able to bowl into a whole lot of luck in this game. See if he can take care of the 10-pin right here. He'll move left.
Cross alley. Firm and straight. Nice job.
Covers it. Nice work to get the spare in frame 9. So 125 through 8 with the spare in the 9th.
Mark, he'll be over average.
Yeah. Go 175 if he can strike out. Like you say, all he needs is a mark in the 10th and he'll be over his average. Give him his best game of the day. Looking for the first one in the 10th. Put it in the pocket, and again the 10-pin. Getting a lot of 10-pin practice today.
Another nice shot, just no break out of the 6-pin. Hang on, ball.
Oh, not going to get it this time. Just missed the angle. That shot, 153, will be where Thomas Burkey will finish up. Andon Kolb can have himself a big day if he can finish it out right here. He's got a 4-bagger working at the moment. As he comes up in the 10th. He can go 244 if he can find 3 more strikes. Looking for the first one in the 10th. Goes Brooklyn again, but not at the same angle he did before.
3, 6, 10. We've seen a number of times today.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of recurring themes throughout the day today, and most of them have not been good.
Hardway, the outside.
And he does.
Yep.
So a strike here would put him at 221. Shot 174 and 223 in his first 2 games. Another 220 game would add to the average here for Andon Kolb.
Gave it some room.
And
there we
puts
go.
it in the pocket, 10 straight back. So 221 for Andon Kolb. He gets the victory for Toledo Technology Academy. 221 to 153 over Thomas Burkey. When we come back, it will be Ethan Gunther and Eric Westenbarger to do what anchor bowlers do when we return to Southwyck Lane.